but you're going to find consistency using silver bullet because it's time-based, and it's always going to form. Every single day, it's there. The problem is you want it to form on your favorite time frame. You want it to fit your already established expectation or preconceived notions about what price should do. And you're not following the rules. So yes, you're doing shit wrong. And you're not getting the results, and that's expected, right? If I give you a recipe and say, this is the ingredients, this is the order you do it, and this is what you should expect as a result, and you substitute something, okay? You leave a key ingredient out and replace it with what you think is better suited for that. You're not going to get the same result. And don't complain that you didn't get the result that was promoted by me that you should be getting if you're doing something outside the scope of the instructions and parameters I've given. If you come to me as an educator, as a mentor, you're trusting me enough to give me your attention initially. So why don't you fucking follow the rules that I've placed in front of you? You're failing. You are failing, not me. You are. So you have to change that shit. It's always going to be you. When I mess up and when I fail, nobody's fault but mine. That's accountability. You have to be accountable to yourself. And some people just don't want to be accountable. They want to have the luxury of being able to blame somebody else because they fucked up. They didn't do something right. And in this industry, guess what, Jack? You don't get that luxury. It's always you. Because I don't run a fucking signal service. If you make money, congratulations. You did it right. Well done. I am proud of you. If you lose money, eat that shit because you did it on your own. What do you mean, eat that shit? Learn from it. It's hard medicine. It's a bitter pill. Swallow it. It's going to make you better. It will make you better. It's going to make you the trader you want to be. You think that it's always going to be the sugar highs that make you the best trader that you're ever going to be. Give me the stuff that works, ICT. Fuck all the bullshit. You're going to learn from all the cuts, the abrasions, the bruises, the losses. That's what I learned from. And you're going to learn from it too. But you have to allow that to happen. You can't tiptoe around thinking, I'm going to avoid losing trades. You're not. Because the more you try to do that, it's going to land right in your lap. But every single time I blew out an account, it was on the heels of a good run. And I wanted to feel good again because it was wearing off too fast. The same fucking hour, walking around like, oh man, shit. I made more money than I make a whole month. A whole month of work in this bullshit job. I made more money than that in this one fucking trade. Man, like if I just did that once a month, I don't need to have a job. Yeah, it's great. It's wearing off. I gotta do it again. And you think that you can just go into the market and find something like that again, forgetting the fact that it just took you 2.5, 3 weeks for that price run to continue, to complete and go to its target. You get tore up by the chemical imbalances in your brain when you win, and you don't even know what that feels like yet because you haven't done it yet. You haven't won. You haven't found consistency. And when that achievement is reached, you have a whole new level of learning to go through. It's something, folks. It's a learning process.
Alrighty, boys and girls, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. How's everybody doing? Hope you all are doing well. Hit the like button on the way and say what's up in the chat. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. What's up? Jamie, Paris, Crazy, Full, 47, Sin May. Who else we got in here? Let's see. Mr. Nobody, Oracle, Shri, Simply Ali, Roy Trades, Nins, Michael, Diego. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Don't be shy. Hey, come on now. Don't be shy. Don't be all coy and bashful now, chat. What's up, everybody? Right, Melda, Jonky PH, Muhammad. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome in. Happy NFP Thursday, I guess. we'll jump into the charts. We got market open up here in like 30 seconds. But yeah, man, non-farm event came out this morning at 8:30. We got existing home sales orange folder news at 10 a.m. So we will pay mind to that as well. But otherwise, man, let me turn the audio down here a little bit. Otherwise, yeah, dude, crazy rally last, well, I guess at the end of the day yesterday with the NVIDIA news. So NVIDIA earnings came out 4:20 yesterday. First of all, yesterday was just kind of a crazy day. I did not stream. I took one trade. It was a break-even trade. I made like $30. So I didn't even think it was worth posting about. But basically, we ended up getting this ginormous rally right away in the morning. And then we basically just corrected all the way back down, taking out the opening range lows. Basically, then went into an accumulation essentially until earnings came back out at 4:20, and then we got a nice rally after hours to new highs thanks to NVIDIA. So now puts us in this situation where price is, you know, if we go to the daily, we have this previous daily high. I think this is Monday. So we got Monday's high, current high of week here at 361.25. Still have this open daily fair value gap that we could come to fill as well. So I'm just going to put Monday high plus FEG. We do have this old opening range gap that has not been traded back into yet, which is why I still have it shaded here. I'll see if I can show you guys here quick on regular trading hours. So big opening range gap obviously left as well, the other direction due to, again, all the overnight movement with the NVIDIA earnings after hours. And we have this opening range gap that was left up here at in the 500s, 25,502. And then, yeah, obviously a big opening range gap to the downside left behind. The one thing that I'm just looking at this price action, this is what I kind of first initially thought this morning as well. When I first took a peek at this was I'm looking at like the 1 hour and 4 hour structure. And obviously, yes, we have a 4 hour fair value gap in here. The price is traded into, and now we see it sponsoring a new high. But to me, we didn't really rebalance necessarily, right? Like if we're just looking at from this swing low to the swing high that was left initially, right? We didn't get anywhere really near 50%. So I'm not going to be like surprised if price wants to manipulate this low once more. And then maybe still go higher. I mean, I still like longs here. I like this daily level, right? And I do like this 4 hour sponsoring that higher. But we'll kind of just have to see what happens. October low still in play. We never did get quite down to that October low. We did sweep out these internal lows here. This was a new week opening gap, I believe, as well, right? Yeah. So perhaps we just generate relative equal lows here for a later date. That's always a possibility as well. So we shall see. We shall see. But market opened up here 3 minutes ago. Looks like Dow Jones is ripping. Looks like E-mini current 15-minute candle is selling off, and S&P is kind of just at a stalemate right now for the moment. Otherwise, yeah, Asia session, highs and lows been taken. London session, now highs and lows have been taken. That's the only thing that's not so great about that is that when you see the overnight sessions do shit like this, a lot of times we get a seek and destroy profile. Like this just ends up being this. A little broadening formation, chat. A little broadening formation. But it is a big range. Like, what is this range here? 230, 240 points. Yeah, let me know, guys, what you're thinking. The poll in the chat is 65% bullish. Let me know if you guys feel, just from first glance at this, are you guys seeing that same thing right here, right? That broadening formation. Are you guys kind of anticipating this to continue for the morning here? Let me know what you guys think. I mean, I definitely like higher more so. I would say I'm more of a bull. But that absolutely does not mean that we can't come take out these lows. To be honest, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, a couple levels. Buy side targets, 361. Obviously, recent highs here, but yeah, I would really say that 361 is probably that first target. To be honest, we're not far off from it at all. We shall see. We shall see. No fair value gaps have been left yet since market open, so we're not moving too fast and aggressive as of yet. Definitely not like the last couple of mornings where it's just been like a straight shot at market open. That's a megaphone pattern, Tyler. Come on. I mean, it's basically what I said, isn't it? What did I say? Broadening formation. Yeah, I know I can use shift. Yeah. I just like doing it the old school way, Yash. I just like doing it the old school way. And I got my coffee mug kind of blocking half my keyboard. Why your internet been so ass lately? My internet's great. I have not, if anything, I mean, internet's great. Once I updated the drivers, yeah, I'm not dropping any frames. Full bit rate. No issues over here on my end. I would check your internet, if anything, Lorenzo. What's up, Big Ed Reef? Anthony, good morning. But I guess let me know. I mean, is anybody else in the chat having issues with stream right now? Let me know. Is it buffering? On my end, everything looks good. On my end, everything looks good. Not dropping any frames. Connection's good. CPU usage is super low. Yeah, nothing's wrong on my end. But if the YouTube live is buffering for a lot of people, maybe I'll try turning the bitrate down. Apparently Trump made a secret deal regarding Ukraine-Russia war. Okay. I haven't seen anything about that. I did see last night that he signed a bill to release the Epstein files. I saw that. Maybe that's why everything was, well, crypto. When I say everything, I mainly crypto. Crypto was absolutely tanked, bro. I should have fucking taken profit, bro. It is what it is. Yes, Miguel, I do. Yeah, I have multiple funded accounts. I'm not, but as far as promotionally speaking, is that the right way to put it? As far as promotionally speaking, yeah, I'm exclusive with Tradeify for the moment. Take profit on 80K? Nah. I'd rather have $0. I'd rather have nothing, Nins. Can't do it. Can't do it. Well, we're not really doing much right now. I wonder if this is just going to be kind of tougher markets, tougher read here until, again, we got orange folder news at 10. This isn't, it's never been a high impact, so I don't think there's anything to worry about there. I don't know. I guess as far as like yesterday's morning action goes, I know like some people, like on my Twitter and stuff, people were like, oh my God, it's so clean, so clean. It's like, okay, was it clean? Like, yes, obviously a clean move up, a clean move back down. But in real, I was watching that yesterday and I was like, I don't really feel like there was easy entries, you know? Like in hindsight, you could have found entries, I guess. Like this 1 minute bearish fair value gap that I saw some people post about that did end up holding, but your entry comes 10:20. 10:20, so after macro, middle of the hour, you probably got really spooked. Some people probably got stopped here because this 1 minute inversion got reclaimed instantly. Instantly off this 1 minute inversion to the downside, we reclaim it. I don't know if we had SMT here or not, but we reclaim it on the very next candle. A lot of people probably got stopped on that or closed out manually or whatever. If they just left their stop here, then obviously, again, hindsight, it works out fantastic. But I didn't really feel like, even though there was a clean move up and a clean move down, I don't really feel like this was like the easiest conditions to find an entry in, right? To be honest. I would say though, oops. I would say though that, nice. Jesus, come here. Once the like 50% equilibrium level didn't hold, I would say if anything, the draw became really clear to this low, opening range low. So maybe you found a play in like this structure and using this as your dealing range. But yeah, that's kind of just my overall thoughts on the market yesterday morning. Clean move, yes, but I think finding an entry was probably a little bit more difficult for most. Return to Tradeify TV. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. I don't think it's in the plans as of right now. No, I got booted for well, I got put in timeout. I got put in timeout. I played Kanye's Hail Hitler song on my stream, and then I did a Nazi salute. Tradeify wasn't too fond of that. Apparently some people at corporate were a little upset with me. So I got on timeout. It was supposed to be a temporary thing. I just haven't been invited back since. So I'm assuming that it's been so long. That was a while ago now. I'm assuming it's probably not going to happen again. Yeah, I'm probably not coming back. I was originally working out a deal to potentially host. I was gonna host one of the, like, you guys know, like Lumi and Rebecca Trades. They now host, I think, the afternoon sessions. I was actually in the middle of negotiating a deal to host, to be one of the hosts for that. And then well, I did what I did, and that also got pulled. So now we're back. Now we're just chilling on our own channel, boys. I mean, we're just back where we already were. But I don't know. I don't really mind it. I don't really I don't mind it, dude. I don't really get any like I wasn't getting paid to go on Tradeify TV, right? That was just like part of like my deal, was I had to go on there once a week. Yeah, and I was just doing it, you know, included, I guess, but I wasn't getting anything from it. But it is, I won't lie, it is nice just being on my own channel, being able to kind of say whatever I want, do whatever I want, mess around, find out, all that fun stuff. Feel like I can, you know, I don't got to be as professional on my own channel. But yeah, no hard feelings. It is what it is. For the love of God, long. Are you in a long, Paris? Was the money good to give an exclusive right to your promotion? No, I just got a little bit. I got a little bit better commission percentage. I didn't get a salary or anything like that. I could have. I didn't negotiate for a salary though. Perhaps maybe I should have, but I mean, either way, like I don't know. I just I've never really been like a big like affiliate whore, so to speak, where I'm like, let me just be affiliated with everything and anything. So I don't know. It's not really that deep. I got offered a pretty nice salary. Well, what would have been a nice-ish salary to host an actual session on a daily basis, but no freedom in that. At that point, you kind of have a job, right? Especially during the PM session where it's like, I'm not really trading in the PM session or wanting to be trading in the PM session every single day. So, you know, be forced to host a session when you sometimes wouldn't want to be trading at all. Not like the most ideal, but didn't happen for a reason, man. For whatever reason, God didn't want it to happen. God said, we're going to put something on Tyler's heart. We're going to put something on Tyler's heart right before to play Kanye's Hail Hitler, and we're going to make him throw up a Nazi salute. So, dude, bro, I don't know. God was like, we're just going to make that happen. I'm like, all right. Now we're just along for the ride. I'm going to get short soon. Yeah, I don't know, guys. This is just chopping back and forth. This is nothing to do anything with, I don't think. This is just chopping back and forth. The new 15-minute candle just opened up. Bro, this might be seek and destroy. Choppy BS for the morning. I don't know. We are still holding this 15-minute gap. We're holding this 15-minute OB. But we're not displacing really. First presented fair value gap is right here, technically. It's not much of one. Oops. We inversed it and now reclaimed it. And now just getting a push. Paris says this is definitely not a short. Yeah, who was saying short? Who said this? Malik was looking for shorts to London lows. Dude, I think we already took out London lows. This is just how I view it, though. Like, some people would still view, because obviously London session is still ongoing. I mean, technically this is still London low, but I'm looking at just London kill zone. Like, to me, once we get past 5 a.m. and we take out the low, like, to me, London lows have been taken. And London is kind of served as the manipulation. Which is why I'm bullish, right? Like, obviously I was a little worried that we're taking out both session highs and lows and then coming back into the range at market open, because then I'm like, all right, if we just get broadening formation, this is going to be choppy seek and destroy BS. But if anything, I want to see distribution. Does that make sense? Because that's what this would look like to me in terms of like a profile. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution in New York. So that's why I'm more bullish than anything, but obviously want to avoid if we stay range bound. I mean, as best I can, at least. ES is flipping pretty nicely here. Obviously, NQ, the hourly candle flipping. We got 10, 11 minutes left on the hour. Macro's about to begin. Yeah, ES is pushing new highs. NQ, I did just actually wick a new high. And right back down. I'll mark out. I'm gonna mark out that same daily high on ES. We haven't gotten it on ES either, but ES is 801. 801 and a half. Monday high. Yeah, aggressive. Aggressive. You could just be YOLOing longs at 50% of these ranges, I guess, but yeah, basically if you're I would say if you're entering in this, it's like you just got to trust the draw to be higher at this point. Like the entries aren't really super clean, I guess. Fair value gap here. This is an OB. I'm a little tempted to try this. Not gonna lie. A little tempted to try it, but it's like it's kind of iffy. I'm just a little bit more confident in upside than I am downside overall. So that's really why I say that. I don't know. We'll wait here for a little bit. But it would look kind of something like this. Just kind of watching this gap. We're holding it right now, including the volume imbalance in the markout, or the markup. On the higher time frames, it just looks like we're gonna get a. It just looks like we're gonna get a run up here to Monday highs. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give this a. I'm gonna give it a jab, guys. I'm gonna give it a try. See if we can get this expansion higher. Looking to take it up to the Monday high. So let's see. But yeah, definitely not like the cleanest in here. Definitely not the cleanest. I would say if this fails, we're probably like seek and destroy, to be honest. So be mindful of size, be mindful of risk. This is not like, don't fucking go all out on this. I'm just kidding. Full ported, actually. Yeah, full port. Definitely full port. JKLOL. All right, another new high there. This will be interesting. Where do I want to go break even? Maybe like 1R. Just to be safe. Like, yeah, like 300. Definitely want to see candles remain closing above highs. And we'll watch ES as well. ES might beat it to the high, but it's pretty close. It's pretty even. New hours incoming in a few minutes. I might just... I hope this isn't too early, but I think I'm going to go break even now. I would not want to see this, like, right at the top of the hour, just get a strong reversal. Hopefully I'm not too early on this break even. We'll find out. All right, stop that break even. Fuck yeah, sick. Yeah, I just don't want to see that. I don't want to see this, like, we poke above the high and then we just get a sharp reversal. Hopefully I'm not too early. I know I said 1R, which we were pretty close, but yeah, I just hope I didn't cheat myself there. I mean, this will be the ultimate, like, fuck you to me if this just rips back higher now. That's crazy. The moment I, like, literally the moment I trail it up, it's like, wick. Wick down. This better just, I hope this just reverses now. This just better tank. If you're still holding it, fuck you. I just don't want to see it go to my take profit now. Selfishly. Yeah, medium impact news incoming as well in a minute. Top of the hour. Yeah, nice little 41-point wick to take me out break even. Fucking crazy, dog. Yeah, I could replay it, but I don't know. We'll see if we get it. See what the top of the hour brings. Like I said, I kind of hope. I mean, I'm kind of hoping this is a sharp reversal and we come back down now. Like I said, selfishly, but. All right, top of the hour. If this just goes straight to take profit, bro, with this orange folder news, I might just cut stream. I might just cut stream and go do something else. Why did you exit this? Were you not watching, ETN? Have you not listened to anything I've said in the last 5 minutes? Were you not just observing? Or are you just that low IQ? No, I haven't. Well, then get the fuck out of here. You're going in timeout. You just joined, you're late. You're going in timeout for being late to class. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, ETN. What time does stream start, ETN? Think about your answer and tell me in 10 minutes when you're out of the VIP room. Unreal. Unreal. Just rude. Absolutely rude. Coming in here late asking silly questions that I've already answered 20 times. Not today, ETN. Not today. Don't do that. Not today. I get a 40-point wick to take me out break even. And I'm watching this maybe now run without me. You don't want to fuck with me right now. Don't fuck with me right now. I might do something I might regret. Just let a fucking guy, just let a guy dwell. All right? Let me dwell on it. Let me holster this thing. Let me fucking holster this thing. But yeah, it is looking like this is gonna probably go. That's why I'm like a little bit frustrated now. But yeah, I don't know. I guess just the wrong decision. I mean, that's really all it fucking really comes down to. Wrong decision. My fill's a little bit worse than it could. Like, that's the other thing too, is like if I get a fill down here, I'm still in this trade break even. It's such a game of ticks sometimes. That's just literally the game of trading though. Like, I just said that when we got this push up at the top of the hour, I did not want to see a sharp reversal back down into the range. I went break even. I said, I hope I don't go break even too soon. And I was instantly stopped break even on the wick. So, I mean, that is what it is. Decisions and consequences, chat. Decisions and consequences. Where's my fill? Fill was 250. Bro fucking comes in the chat. Why did you exit? Bro, why did you exit? Bro, why did you exit, bro? God. You know what I mean? Like, come on. What's this fucking rookie? Fuck is this shit? Damn, you know? Never. See, finally, some decent advice. Victor gets it. Never pull out. Finally. Jeez Louise. I'm not in this anymore, chat, by the way. I just got the long tool up. I'm stop break even on this. Potentially will regret that decision. Just trying to not get wrapped up in what could potentially be chopped, but when I'd be 100% profitable? Honestly, it's a great question, El Grande. I don't know. That's actually, I've never thought about that. It's like, yeah, now that I think about it, right? Now that you posed the question, it's like, why not just hit take profit instead of stop loss? You know what I mean? Like, why I don't know why we all make trading so complicated. Like, just hit take profit instead of hitting stop loss. It's really, you know what I mean? Like, it's not really brain surgery. Like, why don't we just all do that instead? Why don't we hit take profit instead of hitting stop loss, and we'd all be 100% profitable? Why don't we do that? Are we stupid? Did we just crack the trading code? We just got to hit take profit instead of our stop. Oh. Everybody say it with me. Oh. Yeah. Never thought about that, actually. But that makes sense. That actually would help a lot. You know what I mean? Oh. Yeah. Good point. Very good point. Yeah, stop. Take profit would definitely be a lot better. Now that I think about that, I can't believe I never thought about that. So crazy. There we go. Nuke it. Give me what I want. Nuke the shit out of this thing. Let my break even look like the best play ever. Nuke it. Nuke it. Nuke it. Come on, Trump. Tweet something about China. China's been in the wrong, Trump. Give it to him. Give it to him. Jinping's been talking mad shit. You gonna let him get away with that? Not on your watch. Come on, those Epstein files ain't gonna release themselves. Get down there. Make my break even look genius. So ETN can come back from timeout and say, bro, why did you exit? Oh. The context, Alexander, first of all, I'm not in the trade, Alexander. I am not in the trade anymore. I got stop break even. I'll put my executions on, so there's no confusion. Some people that stream, they only put the long and short tools, so some people think that this is always a trade that I'm in. I'm not in the trade anymore. I am watching it play out, though. I'm just for good measure. There we go. So would have been stopped out had I not gone break even. I think we hit 1R here, though, potentially. Yeah, we did. We hit 300, so either way, I would have went break even at 1R. Just because there's nothing really over here to the left. And obviously, you don't want 10 a.m. reversal to come run me out. You know, with the 10 a.m. hour sweep. And now reversal. So, back in the range. Good break even, boys. Holy smokes. I was worried for a second. I was worried for a second that I got played and that this was going to run without me. Was this close to crashing out. Disaster avoided. Hell yeah. Let's go. Good break. Good break even. Never been happy. This is when break even makes you happy, right? When you get break even and it avoids a loss. That's the whole point of doing it, right? But when you go break even, potentially early, and then it flies to your take profit without you, it's like, oh my God, that's what tilting is made of. Am I right? Am I right? You just start losing control. You go, oh my God, I'm stupid, right? So disaster avoided. The realities of being a day trader, boys. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. All right. Why you took sell? Oh my God. I need to stop reading, bro. I think I just need to like stop reading chat. I think that's my issue. Ah. Imran says, I'm drunk. Been drinking because it was my first ever payout week. Not the best analysis, but on Monday I was really bearish. You did a great job. Don't overtrade. It's Friday. It's Thursday, actually. Show some respect. I can't... What? He goes, I'm drunk. Been drinking because it's my first ever payout week. Congratulations, Imran. Not the best analysis, but on Monday I was really bearish. You did a great job. Thank you. Don't overtrade. It's Friday. It's Thursday. Show some respect. I can't tell. When the show some respect part is throwing me off. But... I can't tell if you're talking to the chat or me. Or just yourself, I guess. Why am I bearish? I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm bearish. I mean, but the thing is, if we're in a choppy range, like this could easily come for this low, which you could be bearish in this range, I guess. I could see that. I could see that now. I could definitely see that now. I mean, this is why you got to show up. This is why you got to show up on time to class, guys. Like, one of my pet peeves, I don't know why. It's probably a flaw of mine. I gotta, you know what I mean? I gotta work on it. It shouldn't bug me like it does, but it does. What bugs me is like when I sit here and I explain, everything that I'm thinking. I'm explaining my thought process, and if need be, I'll explain the devil's advocate of whatever my thought process could be and why maybe I could be wrong. Because that's always a possibility, right? You know, and I said, I'm like, dude, session high, session low is already taken before market even opens up. Like, this very well could be seek and destroy, like choppy, megaphone, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Or like when people come in and they're like, I say something and then like 5 minutes later they say what I just said. For whatever reason, bro. It's just like, it just bugs me a little bit. But like I said, it's a little bit, maybe it's a flaw of mine. I got to work on that, right? I gotta take that. You know, it is what it is. It's not your guys' fault. You know what I mean? I mean, it kind of is, but. But you know what I mean? It's just like, hey, you know what I mean? I appreciate the engagement, right? I don't want you guys to think you can't comment stuff, right? Like, you know what I mean? Definitely, don't give me the cold shoulder, right? So you know what I mean? I'm not trying to crucify you for it. But hey, you know what I mean? God gave you one mouth and two eyes for a reason, or two eyes, two ears. But then again, I guess you're not really using your mouth to talk to me, are you? You're using, hopefully, all 10 of your fingers and a keyboard. But anyway, I rest my case. Yeah, man, this is a little dangerous. Let me know if anybody got stopped out taking anything in here. Some people probably, I mean, some people in the chat were calling for shorts like down here. And now they might be chasing shorts again. They may, I don't know. Who knows what people are doing? Who knows? Who knows? If today is Friday, does that mean Imran was in fact bearish on Sunday? I think so. That makes sense to me. Yeah, boys, what are we thinking here? Are we thinking, I mean, I just don't like trading seek and destroy profiles. The thing is, if you anticipate them and you trade within them, I mean, obviously, if you get it right, it is pretty predictable. It is pretty easy trading. It's like, all right, we took out a high. We're probably going to the low. You know, and you basically play turtle soups, to be honest. Like, that's kind of just what you do. Yeah, so I mean, if that is the case, then we might very well see this level. 25,022. Let me know if you guys got your eyes on that. Or if you think we do find support in here and just kind of hold this area for the next 40, 50 minutes to a new hour. But I mean, like, what would we be pulling back in here for? We got an hourly fair value gap on ES. No hourly fair value gap on NQ. So we could just be pulling back, find some support here in the hourly gap for ES, and then look to round this off into you know, later in the hour. But otherwise, yeah, it's like, what are we pulling back for? I mean, nothing really on NQ we're pulling back for, unless we're gonna come take out this low. All right. Delete some of this. So that's what I would say. Just at first glance. Yeah, I just don't like trading. Trading within seek and destroy profiles is not necessarily my bread and butter. I don't like to do it. I don't like to do it. It's not my cup of tea. But that could be what we get. Yeah, data. What is our data wick? 825. So 830. Well, 830 opening price. Maybe that's it. That could align with ES trading into the hourly gap as well. So I just don't think I personally want to trade this move. Even though I can kind of see it happening. 15-minute closure incoming. Nice bearish close. The other thing about like seek and destroy profiles, they're a little bit more fast and aggressive too. Like you're not really going to get a ton of pullbacks. Usually like when they run pretty quick. Why did I transfer from forex to futures? Well, I got to a point where I really wasn't trading forex pairs anymore, and I was trading like, you know, Nasdaq 100, US 30, S&P. Like I was trading it all. I was trading these instruments on the forex market, which is just pointless to do. So, I mean, futures is centralized, regulated. Obviously the trading CFDs in the United States is technically illegal. Not that anybody would get like arrested for it necessarily, but that's illegal, and I mean that's why they have the tax benefit for futures traders, the 60/40. I mean, so pick your poison. Basically, there's so many different reasons why you trade futures over forex. I just find the forex space to be a lot less trustworthy, and obviously you're not really trading the actual market in CFDs because you're trading their liquidity provider and their kind of overlay of the market, if you will, is really what you're doing. And they can manipulate spreads and all this different stuff. And it's just not ideal. If you like, if you can trade futures in your country and you're trading Nasdaq in S&P 500, like the indices, or gold, like there's really not much reason to trade forex over futures, to be honest. Like the only reason I could think of to trade on a CFD over futures would be if your country literally makes it impossible for you to do otherwise, right? Oh boy. Paris says thinking another good area for longs, but honestly don't know. Yeah. I don't think this is a environment we want to be putting a lot of trades on, to be honest. 5-minute bearish gap there. We're definitely generating a lot of sell side here. Like, just look at this. Here, I'll go full screen. Look at this just being all stacked up. Like, this is going to be a nice run. Look at all this. Somebody come look at this. This is like trend line. This is the most beautiful trend line I've ever seen. Where's Tory Trades at? Where's Tory Trades? Tory trend lines. Tory Trades trend lines. Low resistance, liquidity run is what that will end up being here at some point. Or the trend line strat will go perfect, boys, and it'll just fly. Ain't it funny how just like the logic we use is just the exact opposite of some of the most basic stuff like this. It's just the exact opposite. It's like, yeah, I'm looking to fade that, right? Or fade into it. See, bro, this is where it's like, all right, we swept the 5-minute gap. Look at this rejection. It's like, if we reject and close, it's like, do I just short that? I just short that with like tight risk and just because that's what it frames up. That's the trade idea. 5-minute candle closure. And what, 50% of this? Oh, it's just kind of tough. It's tough because my initial target was like these longs, these highs up here. You got graped. That's not good. What do I think about Jews? It's not all Jews. It's just always a Jew. Oh my gosh. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have anything against Jews. I just don't like Israel. I don't like obviously I don't like, obviously as a Christian I don't like the Talmud either, and like some of the teachings in the Talmud about obviously Jesus Christ and, you know, just Gentiles in general. But I don't think there's a big difference between, you know what I mean? What's the best way to put it? I don't like yeah, I guess I just don't like super Zionist Jews. I just don't like Zionists in general. You don't even got to be Jews. I'm just anti-Israel. That's like my political stance at this point. I'm not an Israel guy. We need to stop giving them money ASAP. So it doesn't really even have anything to do with Jews, to be honest. Like, let's be honest, boys. Us simple folk, we don't control what's going on in the world. We're just along for the ride. You know what I mean? So obviously it's low IQ. I might try this short. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just kind of waiting to be convinced. If I wait too long, I might miss it altogether. But this does look a little suspect. Obviously, it's a low IQ thing to say, like, oh, it's all the Jews, right? I mean, it's never all of one. I mean, it's a low IQ thing to say, but it's funny because it gets a rise out of people. But yeah, I got nothing against people who are Jewish. I got nothing against anybody. Here's what I like. I'm against stupid, retarded people that are assholes. That's what I'm against. I don't care if they're black, white, green, yellow, or orange. It's pretty much it. I just know that the average person, the average folk, right? Like the average America First patriot is just like us getting fucked over by this, that, or the other. That's what I'm against, right? That's what we're all sick and tired of. I did see that the mayor of New York, Mondami, I don't even know how to say his name, Mondami, he's requiring that elementary students learn basic Arabic numerals. I don't know if you guys saw that. All right, there's the 5-minute gap fill. This might just V right back up. You know what's crazy though? It's just like, does that make me this is gonna be a subjective thing. Like the chat will be like, some people, like if you're Muslim or something, I don't know, they might be like, why would somebody from the United States have a problem with that? Why is that a bad thing that Mom Dami's having the elementary kids learn basic Arabic numerals? And I'm just sitting there just like, bro, you know, I guess if you don't get it, you don't get it. But it's like, dude, the landscape of like our own countries, it's like becoming third world. You know what I mean? Does that make me a bad person to say that or think that? I don't think so. But I think that's how they want you to feel about it. Let's see what we do here. Bridging these gaps. Do we hold them? Do we disrespect? We're kind of just narrating and watching a kind of a choppy shit show. Is Arabic bad? No, it's not bad, but it's just not part of our it's not part of our history, our curriculum. Like, what does that make me? Does that make me a nationalist? What's the label of that called? A racist, homophobic bigot. Okay. See, this is the buzzwords. YM watches a lot of CNN, I guess. How does that make me a racist, homophobic bigot? If that's a serious comment, he might be fucking with me. Oh, it's a joke. Okay. I didn't know YM. How am I supposed to know? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that is the truth, though. I guess the thing that's like the most interesting to me is like you'll even see like street interviewers, and I know that these could be cherry picked as well, right? So take everything with a grain of salt. But it's like people that flee other countries to come here, but yet they have more loyalty to like their country of origin than here. It's just like fucking go back there then. What are you doing here? You know, like you fled your country because of one reason or another, all these problems, oppression, this and that, whatever. And then you bring all these same ideologies here. Why'd you come here? If it was so great there, you know what I mean? And then why do you want to make here like there? What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result? But you're a bad person if you point that out. That's just the crazy part to me. Tanya's in along. Good luck, Tanya. Good luck, Tanya. I'm not gonna do anything right now. If honestly, if this gap were to inverse, I would actually consider shorting through all this trendline liquidity here. Maybe just to like 8:30 open, like below these lows. That's what I'm thinking right now, right? Because like this 5-minute gap is still holding bearish. So like if we were to inverse on the 1 minute to the downside, that's how I would picture it. But obviously I was more so bullish overall, like on the higher time frames today. You know, potentially finding support off the 4 hour. Here, oh shit. 4 hour, 1 hour, whatever. So yeah, we could. Like the only tough part is like the 4 hour and the hourly opened up. We took out previous hourly high, immediately come down. We did hit this 4 hour OB, so yeah, this could be the bounce. Generating liquidity for later. That's kind of the only tough part, right? You could be looking to target liquidity pools, but reality is they could be getting left for a later time. That's kind of the hard thing sometimes. It can get a little tricky sometimes like that. But I'm chilling for right now. Chilling for right now. Did ES? Yeah, ES also never got back into The hourly gap. That's crazy. How does that not? How do we not hit this gap on ES? How do we not hit this gap? You shitting me? Come on, man. Are we respecting Sibi? What? Are we respecting Sibi? I mean, until we're not, I guess. We're respecting the Sibi to the left for now. We haven't invalidated it yet, but actually now we have. The 5 minute just closed literally a minute ago. And we just inversed this 5 minute to the left. Yeah, this might just run. I don't know. That's tough though. Might run, might not. It's 10:30. It's middle of the hour, so this could also chop right back down. Yeah. The Sibi. Huh? What you say? Oh, the Sibi. Thanks for being so specific. Huh? What you say? Appreciate that. The Sibi. Which Sibi? The Sibi. Oh, that one? Oh, yeah. I just can't believe ES didn't trade back. If we do go higher here, that's kind of crazy. Like ES just leaves this open for later. Yeah, this is tough, bro. Like this is so clean to me, right? So clean. Mayor of Michigan. YM, somebody in my chat the other day said he said if I come to Detroit, they're gonna make me a campfire story. Someone in my chat said that. If I come to Detroit, they're gonna make me a campfire story. Yeah, D-Rez. There he is. He's still here. D-Rez, what are you doing here? I heard there was a I heard there was a group of white guys talking shit on your block. You ain't gonna let that fly, are you? Some guy was wearing the wrong color bandana on your set. I don't know about you, but I'm not gonna take that kind of disrespect. I'm just fucking around. White boy, I'm in the suburbs. Dude, if you're not white, if you're not white, that's kind of funny. Your profile picture is of a white guy. Is it not? Why do you want to BS so bad? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Fucking chill. God, Lord. Oh, it's even worse. What is this? What is this?
Today we're making subtitles. Like these ones right here. Subtitles. Oh yeah. Lots of text. Right here and here. And right here as well. Oh yeah.
Nice. I guess he's white. Why is he I'm confused. Why does he talk like that? D-Rez, what the fuck? You must be a Lions fan, D-Rez. Is that it? That's got to be it. But he's a Detroit Lions fan. Yeah, some of the worst people I know. Some of the worst, it's like, yeah, some of the worst, dirtiest people I know are Lions fans. They actually might be worse than Bears fans. Is that it, D-Rez? Talk like what? Like super ghetto. Like, look what you said here. Your parents are still together. That's cool. He goes, white boy, I'm in the suburbs. That just feels ghetto to me. GF makes me watch them though. Oh, nice. Well, perhaps higher we go after all. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. This is a tough little market right here today, though, I would say. I know it's not tough for everyone, right? There's always someone in the chat's like, what are you talking about, bro? So fucking obvious. So fucking obvious, bro. Skill issue. Retired my whole bloodline today. But look at the, bro. Look at the hourly wick here. Come on. Like, come the fuck on. Look at this hourly wick. Somebody come look at this. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, that's easy. Fucking so easy. We took out the previous hourly high and then started wicking down like a madman. Yeah, definitely so easy. Yeah, easy. Easy as fuck. Definitely easy. You're right. You right. You right. You right. Yeah, 97% retracement, John. Yeah. Yeah, I still like 362. It's 362 on micros. It's 361 and a quarter on E-mini. 801 on ES. Might have to just watch this go there without me though. I don't really want to long up here either. Five-minute gap. Yeah, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill. If it goes to 360 from here without me, it's whatever. Well, not a 5 minute. Did I say 5 minute gap? Sorry, not a 5 minute. Just a 1 minute. It's 10:40. See what the top of the hour might have in store, if anything, but I don't know. To me, that's a shitty way to go. That's a shitty way to go from here to that initial target. Toilet. Anyway, boys. Well, one trade for me so far. Break even. There's the P&L. 660 and 960. Green is green, am I right? Oh. Is there a reason I'm not targeting data lows? I was kind of. It just, we have a 5-minute gap here. So I was looking for a 1-minute PD array to potentially short from down to 830. We just continued this grind higher and then did not hold this 5-minute. Another new high put in on NQ and ES. So it just didn't give it to me, but I'm not like necessarily, here's the thing. Like I came into today basically saying at the top of the stream that it could be a little bit more challenging today. And I outlined why. So if you missed it, go back and rewatch it whenever the stream is over. But ultimately, just looking at higher time frame order flow, like 4 hours is showing us that we are holding 4-hour bullish PD arrays, right? 4-hour bullish gap, hold it. New high, we close above. We trade down here this wick. We retest this order block. Like we're still holding bullish order flow. So I was higher time frame bullish. But like this is tough, bro. Like I just think you're lying to people to try to sound cool when you sit here and you look at price action like this. Just look at this. Like actually look at the price I'm showing on my screen right now. If you sit here and you just try to prance around social media like, oh, this is just the easiest price action to trade. Like, I just think you're fucking lying. Or you got really lucky on something. This is, you're not less of a trader. You're not less of a man if you admit that market conditions are a little tough. You know what I mean? Like, it's just how it is sometimes. Right? Because like in hindsight, we'll find out if this level gets hit, we were right. Like the draw was correct, right? It's just this hourly wick, and that's what this was, is an hourly wick. You can see the hourly candle right here. Wicks all the way down. Now we're back at the opening price with 18 minutes left to go. This is a 120-point wick. Like, yeah, that's... So, yeah, man, just got to chill, man. Just got to chill. Like, moves are going to happen sometimes. You're not going to catch them. It is what it is. Like, there's another bus coming. The hard part is waiting until that next bus comes. Unfortunately. But new 15-minute candle will close or open here in a minute. I'm kind of just stalling because I want to get us through this hour. Maybe things will look a little more clear then, perhaps. But like you can frame up this move still to here. Like, am I supposed to put my stop like way the fuck down here? No, it just doesn't. Everything about it just doesn't seem ideal. So. Yeah, I guess reality is you just probably would play this off this, stop at this low, and hope it doesn't trade back to it. Hope that ES doesn't decide to turn around and go for that hourly gap. And that's part of the issue with chasing up here as well. Like, still worried about that. But yeah, I don't know. Perhaps it'll look something like this. Come down here in the next hour or something like that. I don't know. I do not know. Prevention is easier than recovery. Hey, well said, D-Rez. Hey, listen, I think, guys, I don't know if you guys think this or not, but I think me and D-Rez are we're starting to mend fences here. Mend fences here. I think me and D-Rez we got a little thing going here. D-Rez, this is for you in the chat. Let me take the glasses off. Let me hang on. Let me put the black. Let me actually get the full. Yeah. The only unfortunate part about this hat, you can tell a little dirty. Bro, this should be an America First hat. Oh, dude, I need to throw this one in the fucking trash. Right in the garbage. Everybody out. Oh, yeah. The mega hat. 10 trillion to Israel. Yeah. Is there a... Does Nick Fuentes, does he sell those hats? Those America First hats? Or is that like some other company that just like makes them? Basically what I'm asking is where do I buy one? Where does a guy like me purchase one of those? Because I kind of want one. He sells them? Yeah, I'm sure they're probably made in China, yeah. What is it made in China? America First. It looks like there's a bunch of... Looks like there's a bunch of, like, whatever, off-brands or whatever that sell them on Google. But I don't want to support like some random thing, you know what I mean? Amazon? No way. All right, so that you can buy them on Amazon, it looks like, but yeah, it's the company name is literally called Generic. I don't even, no, that's not right. I don't want to buy that. Give me like the Nick Fuentes store or something. Oh, boys, we're nuking. Yeah, that's why you don't chase the longs. Hey, guys, listen to me. This is why. This is why. Because you get nuked. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Stop at the low here. Boom. Stopped. See what I'm saying? You never listen to me. This is what can happen. Here's the problem though. What everybody sees, they see what price is doing, they see where price might go, and they go, "Oh my god, we're missing out. I'm missing out on my trade. I'm missing out. I'm missing out. I'm missing out. I'm missing out." And then it goes against them and they get stopped out. And then it goes to their target. You just listen. Sometimes you got to be willing to let price go to some trades without you sometimes. That's the only way. Now it's like, all right, is ES going for this hourly gap now? Are we about to? Could it be? What's up, Melda? Listen, nobody knows where to get the hat, huh? Nobody knows? Listen, I thought you guys were supposed to be helpful. Guys, do we short this? Macro starting? Oh, God. It might just dump. Oh, man. That's kind of tough, ain't it? Where does a guy short this? Like, if we can put in a low, it's like, can we get this 1 minute gap fill? A little rebalance. Do a little something like this, maybe. And then, yeah, like target these lows down here. You pay Nick Solana for the hat and then you wait 8 months for it? Honestly, I'll do it. And then just place your bets on Polymarket. Like, what comes first, the hat or World War III? Yeah. I mean, I'll put a limit on here for... I'm just waiting to see if we're going to put in a new low quick. If we're going to put the low in here, I might just slap a limit on 262. See if we get this move down. Paris says you can't see a reason to go lower. Are you serious? How can you not? That's just crazy to me. How do you not see a reason to go lower? Like, I'm genuinely asking. Like, hourly gap here on ES. So much low resistance liquidity here. I feel like this is almost like too good to be true if we could get an entry. You know what I'm saying? You want to long now? The only reason I wasn't longing was because of all the stuff that we left down here. And now we're like showing that we might go there. And now it's like, all right, bro, what are we doing? Every time I move this, it just puts in another new low on the next 1 minute candle. This might just dump, bro. Usually when you get like seek and destroy, this is what it does. Like I said, like I said before, you don't really get pullbacks. You don't really get retracements. It's like you kind of almost have to chase these moves at the highs or at the lows, right? Like, you're taking more so turtle soup trades, like, and that's why I don't really care to trade seek and destroy all too much, because it's like you find yourself either chasing it or you're just you're taking just a really high risk entry that you're not used to taking, I guess, if that makes sense. But yeah. $10.54. I don't know. I put a limit on here at 255. Basically, like right at 50%. And we'll just see if it gets filled. It might not. It might just flush. But that's fine. Yeah, guys, tough market today. Tough little market. How's every? Oh, geez. Yeah, guys, I think this is just gonna flush. Hourly gap on ES is 760. And we're free. Free falling. I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave the limit where it is just because, like, even if it does come back at this point, like, I don't know, this risk reward is kind of shot. Try to get more of like a 618 entry than a 50%. I don't think it comes back though, honestly. Bro, this 10 a.m. hourly candle was such a shit show. Literally, bro, we opened up here. Just guys, walk through memory lane with me real quick. We opened up right here on the hourly candle, okay? We go up 24 points to take out previous hourly high. We retrace, generating more sell side. We retrace almost 120 points to the lows. We then make another new high 150 points later to retrace again now another 150 plus points. Like, this is what we're what we're doing right now. This is all within the same hour. So when I say price action is tricky today, dude, no, I mean that. I'm gonna take the limit off. This shit's gone, and I think this is gone. And I think that if it does come back up into here, it's like just wait for something to form, some new structure, and then play that. Is kind of what I am thinking. But yeah, I definitely think we hit the hourly gap on ES for sure. Probably gonna swipe these lows, I would think, on NQ. Like, at least, God, I sure hope so. Like, this would just be so fucking nasty, bro. Nasty to generate another low and we don't take it out. Could you imagine? I would just puke. I would absolutely puke. Projectile vomit. Yeah, I think this sends it. Oops, shit. Flush. Come on. Flush. Yes, I think Seek and Destroy is pretty confirmed at this point. I don't know. We stayed safe. I mean, I'm green like $9 on the day per account, so we're actually rich. We're rich AF. Hey, it's not. Hey, listen, $9 more than I had before I started the day. Count your blessings, chat. When I say flush, it's like I'm feeling blackjack. Playing blackjack. When do people say flush in blackjack? Isn't that royal flush? Yeah, isn't that a poker thing? All right, nuke to 830. Get ES to this hourly gap. And then we'll go from there, boys. I mean, it kind of was pretty clean here. Like, ES, I think it's pretty clean. Like, this gap right here. Extend that across. Like, this is pretty clean. Obviously, a little bit of hindsight here, but the structure is a lot cleaner, I think, on ES on this one. NQ not as, right? We didn't trade up into this gap. Kind of what we were looking for a little bit. But yeah, ES actually was pretty clean looking at this now. I was not looking at ES on the 1 minute though. I was looking at it on the 15 up here. What time was that? Yeah, right at the beginning of macro too. How about that, El Grande? Macro begins right there. ES, just what a beauty. Dang it. Yeah, didn't even see that. Did not even see that one. Anyway, there's 830. There's data lows. If you're looking at data lows from NFP, data release. But I think we could still see 022. Potentially. But yeah, be mindful here. ES in this hourly gap. Do we respect this hourly gap, guys, or we just rip right through it? Very, very strong close on the hour. Hour just opened up. I don't know. What do you guys think? This hold, we didn't really manipulate the high of the open here. Anyway, there's a rebalance and hourly gap. We'll see if there's any sensitivity here. I don't know. Yeah, well, we kind of called the move at least. I just kind of, again, another little tricky execution on NQ. Like I said, I think ES was clean. Did anybody take this exact entry on ES? It actually gave the entry on ES. It didn't give it on NQ. ES is always better. Always? Come on. Always? Not always. No, not always. Always? See if I get all this in frame here. There we go. All right. There we go. Watch all that. Anyway, what's everything else doing? Bitcoin's down 2%. Damn. Nvidia's up 3%. Nvidia had a... Let's see what Nvidia... Oh, I was going to say, yeah. It's going to fill this gap, maybe. Tesla's up 5%. Damn. Well, let's do a P&L check. I don't know. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, let me know, guys. Green, red, flat, actually crying. 022 coming in fast. Jeez. Jeez, Louise. Green as usual flips hair. Still in? Am I still in, Ben asks? Still in what? No, Victor, I don't trade any options at all, but I do want to start. I didn't enter? No, my limit didn't get picked up, Ben. I had to sell limit in on NQ, but we did not retrace. We did not retrace to pick it up. Am I gay? I don't think so. No. But I am comfortable with my sexuality. Like let me put it to you guys this way. Like, let me know what you guys think of this. I think that if you're a bro, if you're a dude, right? And you don't kiss your bros, like if you're afraid to kiss your bros, I think that's more gay than not doing it. What do you guys think about that? You know what I mean? Like, you know those, your boys, right? And you kiss them. And there's always that one that's just like, bro, what the fuck? Like, oh, it's so gay, stop. And you're just like, bro, that's actually gay that you said that. Like, gay. It's actually more gay that you're like so weird about it. You know what I mean? What do you guys think about that? I think that's, listen. I don't think there's anything gay about that at all. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, what are you hiding? What are you hiding that you're so weird about it? Do you feel like, you kind of like feel something for it? Like, does it make you feel something? Is that why you're acting that way? I think it's funny. Nah. Oh, nah. What's my name? You need to play the video, which is Gare. Oh, yeah. Sucking one 10 times or 10 one time. Ooh. I'm not going to play the video, but I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know if there's, I think they're just equally bad. Looks so good in a backwards hat. Thank you, absolute goat. Yeah, thank you. Hey, goat, this is for you. In the chat. You're welcome. Oh yeah, what does the chat say? 47% green, 17% red. Oh. 48% green, 16% red. 28% flat. Technically, I'm green, but it was just a break even, so. 7% actually crying. Yeah, D-Rez, the thing is you went a little quiet on us. I had to make sure if you were still listening or not. Looking for London low at this point. Yeah, 022. Looking like that's where we're absolutely going. Yeah, honestly, pretty clean move. Obviously, we were outlining the low resistance run, but yeah, realistically, if you just didn't catch it, if you caught it on ES, it was just your best opportunity there. Obviously, hindsight could have taken a stab on this. but I was really only looking to target that hourly gap and then like 830 low here. But obviously seeing seeing how much farther we ran here, this could have been a decent opportunity as well, even if you entered like right here. Stop above here. Holy shnikes. Everybody loves a good hindsight trade, right? My goodness. The kind of trades that make you wish. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty tricky trying to navigate that 10 a.m. hour today. Obviously, we didn't really take anything within that hour. Our trade got stopped break even before 10 a.m. 10 a.m. was really tricky, and then right going into 11, that's when we had the sell-off right at the beginning of the macro, really. That last 15 minutes, and here we are. Right? Just not skilled enough, right? Just not skilled enough. That's really what it comes down to. We'll get there. We'll get there. You don't got to catch them all, though. This ain't Pokemon. You know, we're not Ash Ketchum. You tried to short 3 times and 0 entries? Oh, I see, Robin, yeah. I mean, we tried to short, yeah, just didn't get picked up. Yeah, there is the low there. 0.22. Bro, what a crazy... Oh, what a crazy run there. Man. I'm just happy we didn't get sucked into chasing longs up here. Kept our eyes on the prize down here, and sure enough, it gave it, but... Yeah, it was quick. She was fast. She was fast. Now, what do we do? What's price gonna do? Are we gonna just... Yeah, I don't know. This is heavy. It really feels like waiting for hourly closures is gonna be your safest bet here. Like, I don't know if I've got the balls to try to like long the first 1 minute PD array off this low. You know? Because to me, just relative to the overall range here, I would maybe make the argument that we are still in a premium. Orb still king over ICT. All right, that's fine. People say that like I give a fuck. I'm not ICT. I really could give a fuck. I was thinking about no longer giving ICT credit for, like, I put ICT concepts on my stream title every day. And I was thinking about just taking that off because and just start saying price action concepts just because, I don't know. He's done enough things to where I've lost a little bit of respect for the guy. You know, and then the one time he's on my stream and I call him out for it, no accountability, he just gets mad at me apparently, so whatever. I'm not going to suck your cock if you're not going to listen. I'm not going to scratch your back if you ain't going to scratch mine. Funny thing about my back, Jules, is it's located on my cock. You know, if I could be Tanya Trades, I could have ICT funneling his audience to my channel for a year straight. But turns out I have a penis, so. No luck. Does it make me doubt his concepts? No, I don't doubt them, bro. Like, oh, Ethereum. Oh, damn. Everything's tanking. I just got an alert that Ethereum dropped below 2,900. Bummer. No, I don't doubt the concepts. They fucking clearly work. They clearly work. He made them popular. I give him credit for that. It's just, you know, it's just like, how many chances do you give a guy before you start, like, he's a great marketer. That's what he is. Great marketer. I'm not even saying he's a bad trader. I'm just admitting that I don't know anything about his personal trading, so I'm not going to comment on that. It doesn't make sense. And it doesn't matter. Like, whether he makes $1 million a year from trading, $1 million a day, or $0 from trading. Like, it doesn't, my life changes zero, so it doesn't even pay to worry about that. But yeah, I mean, without ICT, I would not have, who knows? I don't know if I would have learned the concepts without any of us, right? If we didn't make them popular. So that is what I give him credit for. And therefore, I don't really care if he renamed stuff. I don't care if he stole stuff. I don't know if he did or didn't. He would tell you he didn't. But he would also say that, I mean, he would say a lot of things, but. Look at this fucking nuke, boys. If I had a P, you mean a V? I guess P works too. But... What are you guys talking about here? Oh yeah, Tanya wasn't long. It did go higher though. I think she was long. She was probably break. I would assume. You guys said that she was long from like right. Wasn't it like down here? Yeah, I think like right here somebody said that she was long. I'm assuming it was off this 1 minute gap, based off of what the chat said. You take out this high, that might be a take profit. She might have hit TP on that, or break even at least. I would think. Yeah, I don't. That's definitely That's definitely not an L. The only L would be if you were chasing longs up here. I mean, that's a full blown getting wrecked. $667. What's that? $667. Or did you just say that like 6-7? What's that? 667. No, I mean, I personally, gosh. That's why, but this is why I was saying that you got to wait for closures at this point. Like hourly closures. Because I can sit here and say, oh, I think that we rebalance, right? I could say that we rebalance and get a bounce here and then come take out this generated liquidity here. Right? I can say that now, but it's 11:20. So if this hourly candle and or even 4-hour candle, you know, if this really this 4-hour probably is more of a tell. Like if this 4-hour candle, which has 2.5 hours left on it, bro, if this hourly candle or 4-hour candle closes without respecting this 4-hour gap, this shit is most likely going to October low. Without a doubt. You know? Now, if we can find support here and bounce, fantastic. But you're not going to know that really until you wait for these closures. You know, not with any like high level of confidence. And that is the hard part, chat. Sometimes just waiting for the candles to close is sometimes the hardest part. All right. Up 3K. Nice. I'm up $9 times 5. Stock operator says going there. I'm assuming October low. I mean, this is aggressive. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. I mean, I think for now, just from an intraday perspective, I want to potentially see this range hold, this rebalance, and then maybe get a play back up. You know, I'm not saying that we can't go to the October low later, but just looking at this from an intraday perspective, I mean, I definitely don't see it going there today, I guess is what I'm saying. It could, right? We could have another outlier day. And for whatever fucking reason, it goes all the way down there. That would be crazy. Like, it would be another, goodness gracious. You can't even see it on my screen. Yeah, it's not going there today. There's just fucking no way. I say no way and then it goes there. Like, it would be another 7. Yeah, it'd be crazy. We'd basically be down, yeah, we'd be down 4% on the NASDAQ for the day if we go there, which would just be, you know, not unheard of, but the last time we've had big limit down days like that was back in April when the tariffs were going on. So without that in place or some crazy news thing with Trump or whatever, I think we do ultimately find some support down in here after a rebalancing. And then I do think we get I think we get a bounce, right? That's kind of what I would look for from an intraday perspective. To tell you the truth, and then, you know, maybe look for that rebalance, just trade it back to these lows, whatever. Like, but we'll see. I'm gonna wait for price to kind of round out here. Not gonna try to catch a knife, but definitely will be looking for probably some opportunity later in the day here. For right now, one trade, one break even. Like I said, walking away with like $9 green per account or whatever. So that is where I think we shall call it for the morning. Most of the chat is green, evidently. The one thing that we could feel good about was we absolutely were marking out and talking about this low resistance run lower quite a bit before it happened, so just didn't really give the entry that I had a limit in for, so it is what it is. Is what it is. Gotta move on. Gotta move on away for another bus. That's what we'll do, chat. So appreciate you guys. Hit the like button before you go. Tomorrow we have PMI at 9:45 and consumer sentiment at 10 a.m. So more news tomorrow. Tomorrow should be, I would think, pretty decent. We'll find out, but I'll be back live here tomorrow, 9:15, 9:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hit the like button before you go. If you want to get fun with Tradeify, code Tyler. And what else? What else? Is there anything else I'm forgetting before we log off here? Why do I feel like I'm forgetting to mention something? Maybe not. I don't think we got anything any earnings today. Nothing big though, at least. Wednesday or Thursday. Oh, yeah, Walmart came out already. Into it late. Yeah, that's not anything important really. So, all right, guys, enjoy your Thursday. I will see you guys back here tomorrow, and I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord and on X. All right, guys. Peace and love, everybody. Enjoy your day.
Our trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money. He's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. He's dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks. He's a millionaire. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks. He's a millionaire.